Good afternoon. Welcome to Catoosa Connects. I'm Amy Jackson, the president of the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce, and today I have my good friend Darlene Cutler with North River Graphics here with me. Darlene, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
So I'm just going to tell you, the businesses in Catoosa County had a great time of celebration this past Saturday. We had a really good time, didn't we?
Yes, the gala was awesome. It was very nice.
We had one of our annual events for the Chamber. It's a fundraiser for the Chamber, but also just an amazing time to celebrate business in Catoosa County. Darlene is our committee chairman for the gala for 2022, and I appreciate all of your help and all of the committee members that put that together. It was just a really fun night. I think, one of the things I think that we've learned is we don't take for granted getting together anymore, right? We thought we would always be having events and getting to be able to be together. And we learned through the last 2 years that that's not necessarily always going to be the case, right? So sometimes pandemics come up.
I know.
Who would have thought?
Who would have ever thought that? Yeah.
But we had our Celebrate Catoosa Gala and Casino Night last Saturday night, and had a great time at the Colonnade. We had about 275 guests that came.
Yes, it was full, and everybody that I spoke with, which was, I tried to speak to a lot of people, but they loved it and had a great time and enjoyed the casino and just being together, basically.
Right. And when we say casino, I just want to make sure it's all clear. We played with fun money.
Oh, yes.
Okay, it wasn't real money. So everybody's ticket included the price of a catered meal. The meal was catered by Bel Air Catering. Mark Holland and his staff did an amazing job.
It was very good.
And it was just a delicious. In fact, everybody said it was too much food. They had so many things to choose from, they couldn't eat it all. Yeah. And they were trying to get it in the time we had allotted. And I don't know about you, but there were 2 desserts. There was a chocolate cake, and then there was the cheesecake.
It was the cheesecake caramel salted.
I heard really good things about the caramel cheesecake. That was, I think, maybe the favorite.
I ate half of both.
I think everybody, there were big enough portions everybody could share. So
we shared it.
But the cheesecake was amazing. The dinner was great. And but the casino, we bring in a casino company. It's a gaming company. And so we all just play with fun money, and we play for door prizes.
Right. Those door prizes were so good.
And the committee did an amazing job getting donations from our area businesses. Some were chamber members, not all were chamber members, but that was great. And we just had some amazing. We had door prize baskets. So that's what we played for about an hour and a half, 2 hours on the casino tables. And then you took your winnings and got tickets.
Yes.
And then we had 10 door prize baskets.
10 door prizes, and people loved putting their tickets in there that they had played at the tables, and then some even won the baskets that they wanted. So
there you go.
That was good.
So that was fun. And then the kind of a first ever thing for this event, we did a silent auction as well. And that was really fun. I think that kept people engaged. I'm going to be honest, I might have won a little something from Lisa's Golden Diamonds. I tell people bid high, so.
Yes, you did. I won something as well. Not from Lisa's Golden Diamonds.
Yes. But it was that we had. Walmart gave us a huge TV, a 70-inch TV. Roper gave us a range, and someone was so excited they were remodeling their kitchen. And they bought the range, and they got a deal on it, and we got a donation for it, and so it was great for everybody. Like I said, we had some jewelry. There were some pearls. All kinds. Well, your leads group. Tell us what your leads group did.
Our leads group did a date night basket, which consists of we had a $50 Farm to Fork gift basket. I mean, a gift card. We had a cookbook. We just had to put a cookbook in.
That was for the time you couldn't go out. But you can still date at home. It's okay.
But you can date at home. Oh my gosh, we just had a variety.
Was there a massage in that one?
There was not a massage.
That was in another one,
yes,
though. I know we had a couple of them that had massages. We had Macklemore donated a round of golf.
Yes.
And that was a prized possession for someone that took that gift certificate home. And then Winstone also, where we hold our Catoosa Golf Classic, they gave us a round of golf also. Yes. So we had I think it was 23 silent auction items. And I'm happy to say that part of the event raised about $5,000.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
And it was a lot of fun. It was just a way for people to meet people and interact. And, there was a few competitive bids. I'm gonna win that. So I think there were lots of people though that just really enjoyed that part of the event. So
Right, and stalkers, that
kind of watched over
what they wanted.
I might have been that near the end, possibly.
But our value on our basket was over $500
From the leads
from
group.
the leads at lunch group.
So that's amazing. So we've talked about it before. We have 5 leads group at the chamber, and each one took a different theme. I know we had a grilling basket, the date night basket. We had a pet basket, and that one was several $100, $300 or $400. In fact, I think we took that and divided up in a couple of different baskets, didn't we?
That was tremendous.
And then we had, I'm trying to think what other ones we had. But anyway, the 5 different leads groups did different things.
Then you had the car wash.
Oh, yeah.
Detailed car
Pals
wash.
gave us a full detail car wash to go along with some products from some of the automotive places. And so someone was very excited to get that full detail on their car from Pals. So we appreciate that donation.
I think that was Christy Lawson.
Oh, did she win that one? Okay.
She got that one because Shannon was going to detail her bug.
Oh, okay.
She said he's going to go home and clean up.
She'll win the
bug.
next car show with the bug then, right? So, but Shaw gave us a beautiful rug, and Oriental Weavers gave us we had an Oriental rug that's valued at $1,200. So pretty. So lots of fun at the gala. We had our annual awards, and we're going to talk about those in a little bit. We'd love to share with you who the award winners were for. So actually, because the business, it was celebrating the business year of 2021, even though the event is in 2022, the award winners were, the nominations and the voting was done in 2021 for the business year 2021. One thing, too, was kind of fun. We had our first ever, at least in my time, photo booth. We've taken pictures before, but this one was an actual, where you get in the little booth with a friend or 2 or 4.
Or more.
Or more. There's a few pictures out there, They had a little slit in the curtain in the back, and you could come in from the back, so that was kind of good. That was fun. But Red Balloon Photo Booth did a great job with that, and we had never done that before, and I think everybody enjoyed that as well. So
that was fun.
I will tell you, if you are wanting to see some of the pictures from the gala, you can check out on our Facebook page. Our public relations manager, Bobby Daniels, has loaded all those pictures out there. And so you can see pictures of each table, the award winners, and also like from the photo booth, you'll see, and there were these little strips. So I'm talking the photo booth. Anytime you got 3 pictures made, and then they would print you out 2 little sheets of each set of pictures. So those are all also on the Chamber Facebook page. So if you'd like to see those, if you're a Chamber member and you get our Connections newsletter, you will see that. Doug's going to let me zoom in on those pictures if I do the right thing. There they are. Those are some fun ones of different ones. My husband and I, he was a pirate. Let's see, there he is right there. There's Greg and me posing. And then there's the chamber ladies. Let's see. Yep, there's the chamber staff right there. That was fun. So we did fit 4 of us in that time. And so we just had a great time at that. So you can see all these images, though, on the Chamber Facebook page, as well as the pictures of the tables and also the award winners. And it's just fun. You'll probably recognize a lot of people from, your church or your community, people you see at different businesses in Catoosa County. You can take a look and see kind of what actually went on at the gala. Let's talk a little bit about our award winners, because I'm really excited about some of those.
Yes, that was exciting.
So we had 11 awards that we gave out. Again, this is a process. We take nominations. The one, the Ambassador of the Year, and we've talked about what our Chamber ambassadors are. They're kind of our hospitality arm of the chamber.
Yes.
So at different events and ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings, they get a little bit. They ask for a little more frequent information. It's the same information everybody else gets, but we just tell them 2 or 3 times so they make sure it can fit it into their schedules to show up at these things. Darlene is an ambassador as well. And so our Ambassador of the Year is actually voted on among the ambassadors. So, and I'll let you tell who that was.
Okay, our Ambassador of the Year was, and we're very proud of her, and she does amazing work with and throughout the county. But it's Kathleen Combs of Gateway Business Center.
So on Cloud Springs Road.
Yes.
She's the property manager and co-owner of Gateway. And so we held our Women's Network luncheons there last year. We had 4 different luncheons. And, I think our highest attended one was close to 100 ladies that came out to maybe the Christmas one, I believe.
Yes, it was.
And Kathleen's just done a great job. She's part of Leadership Catoosa. She was on the gala committee to help plan some of this. And her company sponsors, they were one of the beverage sponsors, so we appreciate that. And so Kathleen's just really gotten involved. She's on several different committees with the chamber. She's an ambassador. So just done a lot of things. And she has supported, in fact, this is one of my favorite stories. She talks of a time when she has vendors come to her for, trying to sell her something.
Yes.
One of her first things she does is ask them if they're a member of the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. And she'll just tell them, I choose chamber members first. So
she will.
It's so she is a strong chamber supporter, and we appreciate that. And she participates in everything.
Right.
She's in your leads group.
Yeah, I was going to say she's in our Leads at Lunch group at Farm to Fork every Tuesday.
Yeah.
She hasn't missed.
So well deserved, and I think that's a neat thing because it is voted on just among that group, just among the ambassadors. So I think and somebody was ambassador of the year last year, if I remember.
Yes.
Is that correct? Darlene was that for our 2020 awards, which was actually presented in 2021. So. So congratulations on that. So to me, that means a lot because it's basically being chosen among your peers. And so I think that's really a neat award. So the Ambassador of the Year, again, Kathleen Combs with Gateway Business Center.
Yes. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Kathleen.
Y'all tell her congratulations when you see her. Tell her you heard about it on UCTV. So that sounds good.
Right.
So another neat award that was given out is, Ian O'Shea was our 2021 chairman of the board for the chamber. And now he has since turned that baton, if you will, or gavel, I guess it is, over to Will Stiles with Legal Insurance for 2022. But again, we were celebrating 2021 business. And so Ian got every chairman of the board gets to announce their chairman's award recipient. And Keith Barclift with the Catoosa County EDA was the choice for Ian O'Shea. And he listed all the different things, the ways that Keith has participated, not only just for the county, but for the chamber specifically. And so Keith helped with the Run White and Blue was our first 5K. Keith is a runner. We, chamber staff, had no idea how to do a 5K. And so Keith, with some other helpers as well, helped us put that. And we had a very successful first event of that last July.
It was fun.
And we're looking forward to doing that again. And we talked about that a little bit. The Catoosa County Run White and Blue is already scheduled for this year for Saturday, July 2nd. It'll be held at the Benton Place campus. And here's the little logo for that. And we're hoping to get the reservation. I'll have more information about that soon, but get the reservation link out by the first part of April. So it's already the 14th?
Yes.
So in the next 2 weeks, we'll have the reservation link out for the Catoosa County Run White and Blue, the second annual, because last year was our very first time, but it was such a great thing. And we're hoping to get it out earlier, get the information out earlier so that people from not just our area will come in and maybe stay at our hotels and eat at our restaurants and shop in our amazing shops and help us. We want those tax dollars. We're trying to get all that in. So we're excited about our second annual. But Keith was very involved in getting that going. We also last year, again, COVID was going on, and employers were having a hard time getting access to employees. And Keith helped with the career fair that we were able to have. Quite frankly, we put it together fairly quickly. We just saw a need. Employers were needing staffing. They just had staffing workforce issues, and so we decided we would do that. And Keith helped was very instrumental in getting that together. We invited manufacturers in. All different kinds of businesses were allowed to participate. We didn't charge for that. The county kicked in the use of the colonnade, which was great. And we're looking forward to doing that again. Information will be coming out on that soon, but we actually do have a date scheduled. I probably should know that off the top of my head. I'll get that date for you. I want to say it's April. I'll get that date for you. I don't have it right here. April the 28th. April the 28th. So the information will be coming out on the career fair that's going to come up again this year, April the 28th. So congratulations to Keith Barclift. Keith, we really appreciate all you have done for our county and for the through the chamber. Just have really enjoyed working with you, and I love that Ian acknowledged that with the chairman's award.
Well deserved.
So what other awards do we have that we gave out, Darlene? Do you remember?
Well, let's see here. Well, we did a nonprofit of the year. You want to speak about lift.
Sure.
Yeah, you want to speak on that?
So I don't know how many of you in Ringgold, if you look kind of up, on Nashville Street, but not in the downtown area. It's closer to, I guess it's across from Webb Dentistry, isn't it? Kind
It
of right
is.
in there, near the gingerbread house. If you've never if you looked up there and wondered what those wings were on the door, that's the Lift Youth Center, and they were our nonprofit of the year for 2021. Tina Pinkston and Chrissy Brown and the amazing staff up there are doing just a great job. It actually opened, I think, the doors. Of course, they were working way before that, but the doors opened in August of last year. And there's a great story. If you go to the Lift website, just Google Lift, L-I-F-T, Youth Center in Ringgold, and you can read all about Lift. But they do some amazing work. If you've been a part of Clean Catoosa, I think this is the 4th year for Clean Catoosa, and they've kind of spearheaded that even before they had doors to open.
They did, because we worked.
We have participated in that for the last 2 years, and have another assignment this year. We're pretty excited about that, and that is coming up on April the 23rd. That's a Saturday morning, and you'll see across the community teams of people that are working on cleanup projects.
Yes.
It could be beautification projects. It could be picking up trash on the side of the road. They'll have people in the water in canoes picking up trash in the put-ins and in the waterways and things like that. So it's really neat. If you've got a community, if you maybe a group of people either from your work or from your church or your neighborhood or just your family, it could be that too. Contact Lift and get signed up to be a part of Clean Catoosa. They have some really cool T-shirts every year when you participate. I've got a couple of them now, and
Me too.
They're comfy, and so that might be something that you might be interested in, even as a family, to pick a cleaning project or a beautification project and be a part of Clean Catoosa. So we're really proud of Lift. They do a lot of great things with our youth. I think it's middle and high school.
Yes.
And a lot of the kids come from the Ringgold High School and middle school area, but it's really open to any youth in our county. And they do a lot of things with the arts, with drawing, and I know they have
cooking,
piano or guitar lessons.
They have instrumental.
Yes. They have a program that if you have someone that is interested in playing guitar, if they take the lessons, they'll actually give them the guitar.
Oh,
I just think that's amazing. They're grant funded, and they do a great job. And we're just happy to promote and award them the 2021 Nonprofit of the Year.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes, pretty cool.
And they also do a cooking class for the children.
I might need to sign up for that one. My husband will put me in that one. Maybe I'll just go and watch and maybe pick up a few things, right? That could work.
Yeah, for the youth. That's
yes.
good.
I'll tell you somebody that's also involved with Lift, and that's actually Ian O'Shea was our 2021 Chamber Board Chair, and he did a lot of the award ceremonies on Saturday. Mm-hmm. He's also our Member of the Week. For this week, and he's been on this show before, so hats off to Ian O'Shea with Real Agents Realty Company. They are located in downtown Ringgold on Nashville Street, and we just appreciate all that Ian has done and continues to do for the Chamber and in our community, but he is on the Lift Advisory Board, I believe, as well. So again, our Member of the Week for this week is Ian O'Shea with Real Agents Realty Company. So give Ian a call if you have a real estate need. He can take care of you. He actually helped my sister and my brother-in-law buy a house here, and they love it. They're very happy, and so I appreciate Ian and all he does. We have a lot of great realtors in the Chamber.
Yes.
But Ian does a great job and has done a great job also as our board chair. What other award do we have? The business awards, right? So we've got
New Business of the Year was Edward Jones.
Okay.
Geo Mejia.
Yep. So if you tuned in,
I hope I said that correctly.
I think so. If you tuned in around, I think it was between Christmas and New Year's, Debbie Hughes was on here, and she had Geo on with her. Yes. And so Geo's office is with Jonathan Vanderhart in the Edward Jones building. Used to be the old Taco Bell. I don't know a better way to say it. That's what most people know it as. But on 27 Corridor, headed into the battlefield on the right. Is where Geo's office is. But Geo's everywhere. He's not just in his office.
That's right. He's very involved throughout the community.
So he's in I know he's in Kiwanis, Fort Oglethorpe, Kiwanis with us.
He is in Kiwanis.
And then I know he volunteers a lot at his church, which is a new chamber member, actually. We'll talk about them soon. But Geo's church has just joined, and they're actually in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
But he's so involved here, they wanted to be a part of North Georgia as well. So I love that. Yeah. But Geo's very deserving. He's worked hard. He's in the Tuesday Leaders Group for his business, and he just, everywhere I look, Gio and his family, his wife Portia is beautiful and just so talented. I have to give Portia a little plug. She makes some lovely earrings. I wish I had a pair on today.
We have them.
We didn't wear them.
I should have worn those.
But Portia's earrings, you'll find them in some shops around town, and also a lot of, I know she has them at 1890s Days and different crafts fairs and things like that. So
and that's coming up.
Yes, it is. And they have two beautiful boys. So Gio, congratulations on being the new business of the year. His business is about 2 years old in 2021. So that's the business has to be between 1 and 2 years old to be selected for that category. So anyway, congratulations, Gio. The next one we have is our micro. So we basically divide the businesses by number of employees count. And so the micro business of the year was
Willow Tree Farms.
Willow Tree Farms. And if you've not been there, you need to find them. They're on Post Oak Road. It's a beautiful venue.
Yes,
oh my goodness, the ponds. I know a lot. They're kind of known for people going to take prom pictures and things like that.
Yes.
Because they do some neat things around prom time where they'll open up the gates and you can schedule an appointment, and it's not very expensive to go take some beautiful pictures.
And they have llamas.
They have llamas there, and they have several community events. They have something at Christmas time, I know, and then they had a concert that supported, I think, the Sexual Assault Center this last fall time frame. But Willow Tree Farms, look them up on Facebook or on the web. If you've never been there, you will want to take a drive out. It's so pretty, and
very nice.
The ponds are beautiful, and they do have a venue, I don't know, called a pavilion, I guess, but it's got the zipper sides. So if it's cold, you can zip those sides down. I'm sure they have some heaters in there. So you can do year-round events, I'm pretty sure.
I think they do weddings there as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we were excited for Willow Tree Farms to be our micro business of the year. All right, what's our next one?
Small business of the year is Whitmire Construction.
Whitmire Construction. Charlie and Frankie Whitmire, we appreciate them and all their support. I mean, obviously, they've been around for 50 years, probably.
Yes.
Have built a lot of things in our area, and they were at the gala.
Yes,
Saturday night, so that was fun for them to be a part of that. And I just appreciate all they do. Frankie's always anything we have, or I know a lot for nonprofits, and they don't want credit for those things. They don't really want to talk about it, but they do a lot in our community. And they support a lot of nonprofits and just different projects and things like that. Very generous people, and we just appreciate all that Whitmire Construction does, and we're really glad to name them as the Small Business Partner of the Year. Okay, what else we have?
Okay, we have the Medium Business of the Year, which is Park Place Restaurant, which
we all love Park Place.
We all love Park Place.
So around Christmas time, Jack Goodlett came and talked to us. We interviewed him about kind of what they were offering as far as the take-home meals. Park Place is actually, and I believe it's next Wednesday. Let me see, it's on my calendar here somewhere. The 23rd. I have it on my calendar, and I don't think I would have made that date up, so it must be a real date. I'm going to go with that. Is the 30-year anniversary of Park Place Restaurant.
Really?
30 years. And so when you go in there and see Jack, you impress him that you know that. So we eat there just a couple of Fridays a month. We're in the Kiwanis of Fort Oglethorpe and always enjoy a great, delicious dinner. I was so glad that they had 3 big events on Saturday, and so I couldn't tell them that they were winning, but I was like, I really hope y'all come to the gala. And so he and Amy, his daughter Amy Goodlett Rogers, came. And I was so glad to see them there. I was so afraid that they just weren't going to be able to get away. And I was going to be so sad if they didn't get to come and accept the award. So you can see that picture also out on the Chamber Facebook page if you'd like to see Jack and Amy and myself, actually, and the award that they won. So that was really special. 30 years of business, that's a big deal.
That is a huge deal.
So, and they support a lot of different causes, the schools, and they provide a lot of food for different things that, again, the donations and things like that. So, and a great business to support in our area. Okay, the next one.
Okay, the large business of the year was CHI Memorial Hospital.
So CHI Memorial, what partners they have been in 2021. With Vaccination Station, if y'all remember when we were trying to get vaccinations out to people who wanted them, and when we did thousands a day, and our county team was amazing, our emergency management, first responders, did amazing, but they had to have the vaccines, and so CHI Memorial helped with that, and so they brought their nurses, some of their nursing staff. I know Carrie Smith, their pharmacist, drew a lot of those, and his staff drew a lot of those shots up. Obviously, it had to be done in certain ways. And CHI Memorial, obviously, they've made the announcement that they intend to put a hospital on the Parkway.
Yes.
And, of course, they continue to operate at the CHI Memorial, Georgia, in Fort Oglethorpe. And so they have been great community partners, especially in 2021. I mean, to me, the vaccination station alone was just an incredible partnership between the county,
It was
the school
tremendous.
system, all the emergency management entities, and the hospital, and citizens. I mean, a lot of volunteers. It took a lot of volunteers to make that happen, and I appreciate Stephen Henry for his leadership as commissioner chairman. He did a great job in the commissioners. I mean, Chuck Harris was out there, and Jeff Long, and Benita, and Charlie. Charlie has a little bit harder time to get there because he's working his business, right?
Yes.
But he did come out some as well. So it was just amazing to see, and there was no reason if somebody wanted a vaccine that they couldn't get one as they became available. CHI Memorial really helped to make that happen. So congratulations to CHI Memorial Hospital as the large business of the year. Did we get them all? That's all the business ones, right?
Yes, and then we move on to
Okay.
the Catoosa County Citizen of the Year, which is Rhonda James.
And y'all recognize Rhonda. She's on the UCTV. I think she'll be on in the morning. She takes the time slot there. Of course, she's a council lady for Fort Oglethorpe and does a great job. One of her big projects that she and her late husband, David Betty, made happen is the dog park.
Oh, I know.
Bark City, I love that name, the Bark City Dog Park, and people enjoy that every day, and will even more as the weather gets warmer, right? So I just love how there's a small dog area and a large dog area, and they just, it's just such a nice place, and it connects, you can walk from there over to Gilbert Stevenson. It's just so walkable, and
it's
a
lovely.
great location near City Hall, kind of behind Hardee's. If you don't know where the Bark City Dog Park is, if you pull in like you're going to City Hall by Steak and Shake,
Yes,
that's in between
behind.
Steak and Shake and Walgreens
Right.
there, and it's kind of right behind Steak and Shake and Hardee's. I believe Hardee's owners are the ones who donated the land,
Wow.
and so it's just a great community place. And Rhonda and her late husband David worked really hard to get that done with the support of the council and the mayor, and so that's really cool to see her named. But Rhonda does so many other things.
She does.
She does a great job for Fort Oglethorpe, but she does a great job for our community as a whole. And I laughed because we had a chamber float in the City of Ringgold parade, and I'm like, Rhonda, this is the City of Ringgold parade. Are you sure you're allowed? She's like, this is Catoosa County. I'm in it.
And
so
she was there.
She was right there in the cold with all of us. So. And I know the other day she was, I think she's on the board for the Sexual Assault Victims Advocacy
She is,
Center.
yep.
And she was in Dade County doing painting. I saw the pictures of that. She and Gio actually were over there to support Christy Lawson and the Sexual Assault Center. And they were opening a thrift store, so they were over there painting. So she sees a need and she acts on it. A lot of us, and I'm guilty of this, I'll see a need and I'm thinking, oh, I should do something about that. Rhonda doesn't think twice. She just does it.
Does it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and of course, she loves the UTC Mocs, Lady Mocs, and she's a Georgia Bulldog fan, I believe. I've seen a few Georgia shirts.
Yeah.
Like you, right? I'm a fan too. I just am not a big athletics. I don't have a specific team, but yeah. So Rhonda loves those Lady Mocs, and she really supports them. I love how she brings them down to Catoosa County.
She does.
They may be a Chattanooga team, but they've probably been in Catoosa County a lot. And she'll take them to local restaurants to eat, or they've done a fundraiser. I know she's had them at the 6th Cavalry Museum for a celebration. So she kind of joins all that together for the Lady Mocs. And we just appreciate Rhonda James so much. And she was named the Catoosa County Citizen of the Year for 2021.
Congratulations. Yeah. Can I say that she's part of the Leads at Lunch?
She is part of the league. You can brag a little
Yes,
bit. Yes,
and
you
she's
can.
part of the Leads at Lunch.
So, and she's also a chamber ambassador. So
Yes.
she really does a lot. She's a busy lady.
We keep her busy.
And she has amazing parents. So I know her parents are proud of her. Didn't they just celebrated their 70th anniversary.
Yes.
And so I hated that they weren't there Saturday night because I know they would have been proud as punch. They're still proud as punch. But anyway, love her parents. They're super sweet. And her brother, I know they're just super proud. And we just love Rhonda. So Congratulations,
Yes.
Rhonda James.
Yeah, congratulations.
All right, what's next?
And it's Catoosa County Business Person Hall of Fame, which we love this lady, Yvonne Morgan.
So you've probably seen Yvonne on a lot of different UCTV publications. She is really involved in the beautiful flags. If you've ever been to the Colonnade and you kind of, when you first come down Old Mill Road, you see the flag display.
Yes.
And that's the Veterans and Citizens Memorial. And Yvonne and a board, I think there were 5 of them originally, worked to get that put up with all the different flags and the bricks, and it's a beautiful place. If you've never been there and stopped, you do that sometime as the weather gets prettier. It's just a great little place to take a little stroll. We missed the big tree that was in the intersection there in front of the library that got knocked down, unfortunately, by some lightning last year. But the flags are beautiful.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, I have my office overlooks that. So I look out to that every day, all day when I'm in the office, and I just enjoy it so much. It's just the flag. I just love a billowing flag, a large billowing flag. And it's got some other flags too that represent each of the armed services.
Yes.
And, but Yvonne and several others too, but Yvonne has helped with doing the Veteran of the Year and the Citizen of the Year for both Catoosa and Walker counties. And actually that memorial is 20 years old. 20 years
amazing.
old. Yvonne is also an ambassador. She, is a business owner. She had her boutique for about 25 years, I believe, and had a hairstylist. Yes, she even worked for the Georgia Department of Labor. I think it was 12 years that she worked for them, and most recently has been working for Senator Jeff Mullis with the top of Georgia and the Northwest Georgia Joint Development Authority, and she does a great job. She's kind of their community outreach person, so she attends chamber meetings and community events in a 4-county area. And so unfortunately Yvonne could not be with us Saturday night, but her husband Dwayne Morgan accepted her award on her behalf, and it was just really a special time. And Yvonne, if you're watching this, we love you and hope you feel better soon. And we just, well deserved as the Business Person Hall of Fame for 2021.
Yes, congratulations. Catoosa County Business Person Hall of Fame. Oh, I'm sorry, we just did that one, didn't we?
Yep,
Lifetime Achievement Award.
So this is an award that we don't give out every year. It just depends on if there's someone that is deserving of it. Mm-hmm. And this year we did. It was decided that this award would be given out, and who was it?
Dana Reese, our school superintendent.
So our retiring school superintendent, Dina Reese, was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award for 2021. And most of you know she's retiring on March 31st, so she's got about 2 weeks left. And she's just done an amazing job. We think about what she's done recently with the COVID outbreak and how she's handled the schools and, having to do hybrid and all that. The amazing thing was our county was so far above most counties in that our students already had the technology. They had the Chromebooks and they had the iPads. They just had to, the parents had to learn how to use them. The kids knew how to do it. They just had to educate the parents a little bit. So that was, I'm not going to say it was easy. Nothing about COVID was easy. No. But she had made the plans to prepare, for something like that to happen. And but before that, going back to 2011 and the tornado, when she helped set up a place for families to get help if they needed help and supplies and things like that. And so she's been through 2 major events in our community during her time. She's been the superintendent for 17 years, but she's celebrating 41 years of service to Catoosa County. She started out at, I think, Graysville Elementary, I believe it was. I don't have her bio. As principal. Well, she was teacher first.
Well, yes.
And then she was principal, assistant principal, I think. And then, then moved, like I said, to the superintendent job after, I guess, Beth Keller Halls, and then she became superintendent. So Dina Reese is a special lady and loved by all. It's been hard on her, I think, to see people and them say goodbye in this capacity. She's going to be in our community. You'll see her again. She's going to take a little while and go on some trips with her husband. It's kind of fun. They're retiring the very same day. And I'm so excited for her and Eddie. And he was there, of course, with her on Saturday night. She was totally surprised, had no idea. And in fact, she got a little teary. And so it's just been neat to celebrate her and for her to be awarded this Lifetime Achievement Award. So, Dina Reese, we appreciate you and look forward to you having a little time off. And then we'll look forward to seeing what capacity you come back to serve in, because she's a public servant.
Of course
she won't be gone forever. So it's just her time to take a little break and enjoy her husband and do some traveling. She loves the beach, so I figure that she'll be at the beach a little bit too. So, which I'd like to be at the beach also. I tell you what, let us take a break and we'll come back and talk more about Catoosa County business.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 1-800-478-7907. That's 1-800-478-7907.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Frustrated with heavy rubber hoses that always get tangled and easily kink? Introducing the Bionic Flex Pro hose, the super strong, super tough hose that's ultra light as well. Run over an ordinary hose and it'll easily burst, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose stays intact no matter what runs over it, because its reinforced drag-resistant commercial-grade outer polyester weave makes it tougher and stronger than ever. And its solid brass fittings are crush-proof too. Ordinary hoses kink easily and stop working, but the Bionic Flex Pro hose never kinks. It just keeps flowing strong. And while regular hoses easily get tangled, the Bionic Flex Pro hose is tangle-proof. You can get the 25-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose for just $19.95 with free shipping. But wait, order today and we'll upgrade your order to a 50-foot Bionic Flex Pro hose. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is still free. Go now.
Call 1-800-340-5128.
Thanks for joining us again. This is Amy Jackson and Darlene Cutler, and we're here with Catoosa Connects. We just talked a lot about our gala that we just had last Saturday and had a great time at that. And again, if you want to check out any of those pictures, you can look at the Facebook page for the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce, and you can see all the pictures there. And if you're a chamber member, that link was sent to your email in the Connections newsletter. There's some exciting film or a community theater going on this next Saturday. So this past weekend there were 3 shows, and then this coming weekend at the Colonnade there are 3 shows of 9 to 5 the musical. And y'all know I'm a theater mom, so my oldest Eric is in it. I'm going to give a shameless plug, right? Proud mama. That's what somebody told me the other day. They're like, watch her light up. So here I go. But it's a fun show. I told Darlene it's not for everybody. There are, if you remember the 9 to 5 movie in the 80s.
Yes.
There are a few scenes in there that, you probably won't want your 8-year-old to be at. So just know about the topics. But it is a fun show and very talented cast and crew. I mean, and that's what, we always talk about the cast, the actors, the singers, but the crew behind is just as talented. The people that know when to flip the switch at the right time and turn the light on at the right time, and hit, that they have a live orchestra. So I don't know if you have never been to a show at the Colonnade, you really should try. Come out. We have a 500-seat theater in our county. It is beautiful. It's owned by Catoosa County government, and they do a great job. Laura Ogden and her staff do a great job at that. But there's in front of the stage, they have a certain little area, they call it the orchestra pit. They remove that, and the orchestra is actually down below the ground level. And so they have a live orchestra. Again, 9 to 5 the musical will be this weekend, Friday night the 18th and Saturday night the 19th at 7:30 p.m. And then Sunday there's a matinee at 2:30 p.m.
Okay.
It's about 2.5 hours. There is an intermission. They have a concession stand. I'll be in the concession stand volunteering on Sunday. So Greg and I, my husband and I, volunteer there. And that's another thing too. If you're looking for a volunteer opportunity, it's a great way to get involved. A great way to plug in. Miss Kittle will give you a call and just see what your availability is, and we love it. And if you volunteer, you get a couple pieces of candy free too. So there are perks. There are perks.
I have volunteered there.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Nice. And we're going to the program on Friday night.
On Friday night.
Yeah.
So join us. The group from the chamber is going to go on Friday night. The tickets are, I think, between $13 and $17, depending on where you select the seat. It's $13, $15, and $17. If you have a group of 15 people or more, though, I think the tickets are $12. I'm going to give you a little hint. You can go online and buy your tickets, but they're going to charge you a per ticket fee. And that's nothing that the Colonnade controls. That's just the service that they go through. But if you call the Colonnade Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and buy your ticket, 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
If you buy your ticket over the phone, they don't charge that fee. And they'll take a credit card. Or you can stop by the Colonnade the same times and you can pick up your tickets at the ticket window. Mm-hmm. So that'll save you, I don't know if it's $2 or $3 a ticket. But, that all adds up.
It does.
And so you can call the Colonnade and get your tickets there. But the CatoosaColonnade.com is the website. It actually is going to be interpreted for the deaf on Saturday night, the 19th. They have a special section over to the left, and actually a friend of mine, Jody Upton, she usually interprets, and she's interpreting with another friend. It's amazing how the things they have. They literally have to go through the whole script just like the cast does. Wow. And sometimes I didn't think about, she was telling me, so like one word could mean 5 different things. And so they have to understand how the word is meant, and they interpret it as the word is meant. So it's just so much more than just signing a word. Mm-hmm. They have to understand the context of the word so that they interpret it correctly, so that the person who can't hear understands exactly what's happening on stage. It's really amazing. So talented people all the way around. So 9 to 5 the musical, again, this Friday, Saturday at 7:30 and Sunday at 2:30 at the Colonnade. Again, easy parking. No, you don't have to pay to park or anything like that. So come join us on Friday night if you want to come with the chamber. We've got a lot of ribbon cuttings coming up.
Yes, we do. It's on my calendar.
The chamber ambassadors are busy people, and so Debbie Hughes, who you've seen here before, most people know Debbie. She's been busy signing people up to be a part of the Catoosa County Chamber of Commerce. Mm-hmm. So we have one this week. It's actually at Dumpster Fire Studios, and that is located, we talked about Kathleen Combs earlier, in the Gateway Business Center. So it's actually in the back of Gateway Business Center. Mm-hmm. You may not know, but we have a full-fledged movie studio in the back there. They have a green screen, a white screen.
I was just there today.
Isn't it amazing? A podcast room. So if you ever have a need for recording commercials or anything like that, obviously UCTV can do a lot of that too. But they don't have a way. They just help you record it. They don't publish. It's just recording. So Dumpster Fire Studios is at 247 Marketplace Lane, behind, again, in the back of Gateway Business Center, and you can check them out online at dumpsterfirestudios.com. So we'll be there this Thursday, which is St. Patrick's Day. Are you wearing green?
I will wear.
Yeah, I probably wear green too. Mm-hmm. The 17th at 8:30 a.m. So we're going to start the morning out with a ribbon cutting, and we're real excited about that at Dumpster Fire. So feel free to join us if you'd like to check that out. And then we have another one. This one's actually so we are the Catoosa County Area Chamber of Commerce. You don't have to have brick and mortar in a building in Catoosa County to be a part of our chamber. Mm-hmm. And we talked about Gio Mejia a little bit earlier. His church is Hamilton Life Church, and they're located at 3935 Cromwell Road in Chattanooga. And we're going to do a ribbon cutting for them.
Mm-hmm. And that's off of Shallowford.
Okay, Shallowford Road. Mm-hmm. March 29th at 9:30 a.m. It's a Tuesday. So join us there if you'd like to. They actually are a venue as well as the church, right? If I understood him correctly. That you can rent They're for birthday parties or weddings. They're rentable space, and so anniversary parties. And so we're going to go check that out. The ambassadors in the chamber, we're going to go check that out that day again on Tuesday, March 29th at 9:30 a.m. at Hamilton Life Church. And then I'll let you tell about the two Fort Oglethorpe businesses that we're going to kind of do together.
The TNT on Thursday, March the 31st at 11, we're going to be at TNT Snap Boutique, and that's at 689 Battlefield Parkway.
So it's kind of to the left of Office Depot. So if you know the strip mall where Office Depot is, kind of behind Kentucky Fried Chicken in Fort Oglethorpe. If you look directly behind there in that strip mall to the left of Office Depot is where both of those businesses are located.
But they're going to have a dual then, obviously. Yeah, Northwest Georgia Nutrition that sits next to her, right?
It's actually 2 doors down, so there's a nail place between them.
Okay.
So
on March the 31st at 11.
So I've shown you this before. Northwest Georgia Nutrition, all the different teas and shakes. They have kids drinks. They have some that will boost your energy levels. They have a coffee bar. So just many, not too many to see, but just so you see, this is full. This piece of paper front and back is full. And Northwest Georgia Nutrition, I know our Citizen of the Year, Rhonda James, goes there a little bit. I've seen her post pictures from there. So she is out supporting local business as well. So these are two new local businesses. You know, when you first start and open up a business, you need people to know that you're there. And so the chamber's really trying, when they've joined the chamber, we want people to know that they're there. The boutique has adorable clothes. They have some Corky shoes, I know. And I have to wear one. I don't have it on today, but the snap jewelry is like you get a bracelet or a necklace, and then you snap the different little embellishments on there. So you can have one necklace, but you get different little embellishments, and they can be 20 different necklaces with one chain, so to speak. Yeah. So they've got all that. If you've got any of those, I had gotten some of those several years ago, but didn't know where to find the snaps, and you can buy those there. So I'll have to wear one of those the next time and so show you what we're talking about. But come out with us and join us. Stop by today, stop by this week, but then join us on the 31st, which is a Thursday, I guess 2 weeks from now, at 11 a.m. at TNT Snap Boutique and Northwest Georgia Nutrition there in Fort Oglethorpe. We'd love to have you join us for the ribbon cutting. Christy Lawson came by today, and Sexual Assault Victims Advocacy Center is having an event in Ringgold. This is a new fundraiser for them. She was telling me that their funding, a lot of the nonprofits' funding, federal funding, is being cut.
Yes, she did.
And so it's really important that we get out and support our nonprofits. They provide so much to our community, support for those in need. I mean, they just do. So I'll let you talk about that.
But it's My Voice Matters, and of course it is, like Amy said, the Sexual Assault Awareness Month. But what I thought was really nice or different about this event, of course we're going to participate with this. Absolutely. Of course. We support Christy. But they're going to release butterflies, and you can actually sponsor a butterfly, which, you know, they're just beautiful, but you can sponsor that for $15. And then if you want to participate with the whole entire event, it's $30, which is an entry, a walk, and then you get a dinner and a butterfly. You get to watch your butterfly get released. And a T-shirt.
And a T-shirt for $30. What a deal. I want to
and of course we'll be there, so we're looking forward to that.
And what date is that on?
I'm sorry, it's April the 28th at 5:30. So it's
that's a Thursday evening. Hopefully by then it'll be warm.
Yes, I think it should be.
Get the weather that we had a couple of weeks ago. That would be nice.
And they're going to have live music, food, and they're going to have a guest speaker, which is always phenomenal. Christy always has great speakers at her events. But the music is going to be nice, and the food, and it's going to be located in Ringgold down at the Ringgold Market Pavilion at 96 Depot Street. Ringgold.
So if you go and turn left in front of the Ringgold Depot, just go. It'll be on your left. Then you'll see that it'll be set up down there. So I think I'm excited. Yeah. My Voice Matters from the Sexual Assault Victims Advocacy Center, and you can also find that on the Chamber Facebook page or on the Sexual Assault Center page. They have. She was telling me there's a QR code, and if you scan that QR code, it will take you right to all the information. You can sign up to sponsor a butterfly or to be a part of the event. right from that QR code. So you can find that on their Facebook page or on the Chamber Facebook page. You got a little while to sign up, but don't wait. Go ahead and let them know you want to be a part of things and help support the Sexual Assault Center. They do such great work for our community. We have another nonprofit coming up this Saturday, has an event.
Yes, and we're going to be there to walk.
Bright and early.
Bright and early. It's at 8 o'clock. But it's the 24th annual Graduate Run, and it's a 5K and a 1 mile fun walk.
And we'll be doing the 1 mile fun.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the 1 mile. And it's community and schools, which for Catoosa County. And they do a wonderful job to help support our children in the school system.
Absolutely.
And
we're actually doing, so Leadership Catoosa has our Education Day on Wednesday, and I'm really excited. We're going to LFO as one of our stops, and to see they have a clothes closet there for students who just need clothes. They have a washer and dryer. It's just amazing, some of the things, the resources that are in our community, and Communities in Schools does a lot for our students. So I think if you can actually sign up that day, even if registration at 6:30 a.m.
Right.
So if you haven't signed up already, you can do that this week. But if you decide Friday night you want to run on Saturday morning, just get over there at 6:30. They'll sign you right up.
They will. But yes, and they also help provide food for the students that are in need.
Yeah.
So
Pantry there.
they have their pantry and.
And I think they're in Lakeview Middle School, Lakeview High School, the community, the Performance Learning Center. They have resources throughout the county.
Right.
And there's a website address there to register if you want to read that out.
It's CISCATOOSA
.org.
So again, that's CISCATOOSA.org, and it's going to be it's going to be located at First Volunteer Bank on Alabama Highway in Ringgold.
It's where the start of the race is.
Yes.
It's really kind of cool on that too, learning about races. With the Run White and Blue. They are grandfathered in. They're actually a sanctioned race from the Chattanooga Track Club, and they don't add any of those races. They have that designation because they've been doing it for 24 years. So if you're a runner and you're trying to get qualification points or something like that, then this one counts. Is what I was told. So that's pretty cool. So we've got a couple more things before we end up. We've got our tourism partner of the month. Battlefield Outdoors is located on Highway 27 as you're going into the park. If you know where Park Place Restaurant is, we talked about them being the medium business partner or medium business of the year. Battlefield Outdoors is right beside them. David Bridges and his staff do a great job there. If you like disc golf or you want to know more about disc golf, he's your man. He knows about disc golf. Kayaking, canoeing, and of course bicycling. They lead bicycle tours through the battlefield. I think it's every Tuesday, and David just does a great job with all those outdoor. I know when it gets warmer weather, they'll do some where they'll take you to with a kayak. You can rent the kayak. They'll take you to and put in and then pick you up at the end. Which is something I'm going to do one day. I'm going to get brave and do that. I'm not a water person necessarily, but it's on my list. And but anyway,
I'll be there when you do.
Okay, you can do that with me. So Battlefield Outdoors is our tourism partner of the month, and then we have our restaurant of the month.
Yes, it's Del Taco, Fort Oglethorpe, which is yummy tacos. I go through there and grab me one.
Yes,
probably more than I should. But they, that was for the month of March. Del Taco here in Fort Oglethorpe.
And they're located right there by Big Lots, so right across the cross street. I guess that's right across from Cross Street, that traffic light there, Del Taco. And they've got some. They even have hamburgers and chicken nuggets and things like that. So it's just not all. If you've got a picky family and you need one place that you can go and get all different kinds of food, Del Taco is your place. And we've got to end up, but I want to mention real quick about the Catoosa Golf Classic coming up. It's another chamber fundraiser on May the 10th. At Windstone Golf Club. We'll be talking more about that in the weeks to come, but if you're a golfer or know a golfer, stay tuned. Information is coming out. We have a golf committee meeting tomorrow, and then I'll be ready to announce and the sign up and all for that. But we are looking forward to hopefully 2 flights, an 8 a.m. flight and a 1 p.m. flight at Windstone. Y'all be praying. I need prayers ahead for May 10th. I need good weather on that day. We got good weather Saturday. It was snowing,
Yes.
but the snow did not get on the roads, and so we were okay for our gala. So we just appreciate you listening to Catoosa Connects. Darlene Cutler, thank you for being with me.
Thank you for asking me to join.
What's your tagline, Darlene? Tell them.
It's Darlene Cutler with North River Graphics for all your printing needs.
Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.